Did you know the first 5 books of the Hebrew Scriptures are called the Torah and are often considered to be the most sacred part of the Hebrew Bible? Torah means teaching, and it is these writings the Jewish people looked to for instruction in life. What's fascinating is the root word for Torah means to throw, like aiming and throwing a rock in a particular direction. From this understanding came the Jewish practice known as throwing the rock. Travelers would often get caught walking as night began to fall, and because it was unsafe to camp beside the road after nightfall, they would have to keep on walking, and sometimes all night long. Because not everyone carried a torch, when they came to a piece of road they weren't familiar with, they would pick up a rock and throw it out ahead of them into the darkness, and then listen carefully for the sound of its landing. If they heard a splash, they knew water was in front of them. If they heard the bushes rustle, they knew the path curved one way or to the other. If they heard nothing at all, most likely there was a ledge or a cliff in front of them. The practice of throwing the rock helped many navigate through the darkness and arrive safely at their destination. Beloved, the teachings of God's Word point us in the direction He wants us to go through every situation in life. They are the rock we are to live by. When we trust in His teachings to guide and to direct us, we are, in effect, throwing the rock. Psalm 119:105 says, "Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path." In other words, the teachings of God's Word light up our feet, which in turn light up our path. The psalmist is saying, live without the teachings of God's Word and you will stumble. Need direction in life? Throw the rock by trusting in God's Word. Need comfort in the midst of sorrow and suffering? Throw the rock by trusting in God's promises. Need salvation? Throw the rock by trusting in God's one and only Son, who paid God's penalty for your sin on the cross. Beloved, in the darkness that is this world, throw the rock by trusting in God and His Word, or stumble. This is Laine Wilder for Carry the Light Ministries, bringing you insights from an elder.